Alright, so it's been a little while, I don't know, like 6 months or something, since I made a video like this. I've changed some of my settings. I want to show you guys my settings, how I have them now. I want to show you my loadouts, which they're kind of a mess right now, but I will show you some of my favorite boosters, my favorite guns in these loadouts. I did this once before, that was a very long time ago. Things have changed, the game has changed, so I wanted to update this into a new video. So here is my settings. Sensitivity 4, I feel like it's good to have your sensitivity lower for burst weapons and just for weapons in general. I don't snipe much. I'm always close quarters combat. HS, AK, MP, I like those type of guns. Excel I got at 6. I know it's a little high, but I like, usually when you have your Excel down low, you usually want to like line up your shot before you zoom in, and I've played with it lower and I just find it, right around the middle, 4, 5, 6 is best for me. This is all what's best for you. Like what I'm using might not be the best for you, so figure it out yourself. Play around with the settings, play around with it on different guns and figure it out for yourself. Or if you could just take this as like a base and then use it off of this. I also use this thing right here. It's like an extension. It's called a Control Freak. It's 15 bucks on Amazon. Very cheap. I just use the one on the right stick because it gives it more height, gives you more like sensitivity, easier to aim. I would not play without it. And on my other control stick, I got a PS3 joystick because my personal opinion, I think the PS4 joysticks are complete garbage. Just straight garbage. They're made out of plastic with a rubber coating, and if you use it a lot, you'll go through the rubber coating and it'll break, and then you'll just have a plastic piece, which I had because I played a lot of Grand Theft Auto, and my sprint button was actually hold this down. So there was a lot of like pressure on that, and it broke the rubber. It broke the rubber. So Excel, we just went over that. Rent power scale is basically how sensitive it's going to be. Like if you have it at 0, you can push this over a little bit and it'll move. So if you have it at 10, you're going to have to push it more to get it to move. So I like mine at 0 just because I've always played that way ever since SOCOM 2. Had it all the way down, but on previous multiplayer shooters, I would play with my sensitivity all the way up at 10. And then ramp power scale, they didn't call it that before, they called it dead zone. I had that all the way down, and that's the way I would play. But just on this game, the way it's like over the shoulder type shooter, I like to keep it low. Now, if it's Star Wars and you can shoot people without zooming in, I know Star Wars you can zoom in as well, but in that game it was much easier not to zoom in and shoot somebody because the gun was just as accurate. I keep it really high. That way I can move around quick like this, and I can turn around on people. Now, with that being said, camera sensitivity. This is when you're not zoomed in. So just looking around, like I just said. I like to keep it high, just so I can turn around on people, get a quick look at my surroundings. So there's that. Excuse me. Everything else is default, horizontal, vertical, I don't know, whatever. Uncharted TV off always. L3 R3X alternative 1. So I use this, just it's a preference of mine. If you zoom in a lot, maybe you like it on R3, maybe not. I don't zoom in much. I just use shoulder swap. It's much easier to click the button to switch shoulders. So everything else default. Aim assist. Aim assist at 10. Okay. I've had a lot of people come to my comments before and they'll be like, "Oh my god, aim assist at 10. Learn how to aim, noob." That's not the case. Okay? I can tell you right now, you're an idiot if you think that. And secondly, if you're not using aim assist at 10, you're at a big disadvantage. I know it's distracting when you're aiming at somebody and it pulls you off like a magnet. This is a console shooter, okay? So there is going to be aim assist. And it pulls you off the target. Like if somebody's got a medic, it might go with the medic first before them. It's going to mess you up. But zoom in. If you zoom in and you do that, zoom out. and then realign it and come back in. I know it takes time. You might get killed for it, but at the end of the day, it's going to help you more than not help you. Straight up. It's going to help you a lot more. If you have this down, it is so hard to play. If I turn it down to 7 and I play with it, I'm noticing it immediately. If you want to practice your aim, right, turn it all the way down and play some games like that. It's going to hurt, but once you start playing with it again, your aim is going to be on point. So, what else we got here? This is all regular. Where is that? There's another one. Scheme. I think this is the one. Yes. Okay. So, a lot of people, when they use like the Metler or other weapons, or just, you know, their weapons in general, any kind of weapon, assault rifle, whatever, they use, I don't want that. Did I just mess that up? No. Okay. They use legacy. So they fire with R1, they zoom in here, and they fire with this, because they think it's, you know, it's quicker to shoot like that with R1, which, hey, all it is preference. If you're comfortable with that, use it. Me, I'm not. I'm fine with this. I'm totally fine with that. I don't find it like I can shoot any faster like that. It doesn't help me. Some people do, some people don't. A lot of people that use rapid fire will use that as an excuse. Look out for that, because we all know it's bullshit. Display, brightness 10, blah blah blah. I really don't know what this does too much. Volumes, yeah, music always off, you know me. So that's all I really changed. Now if I go to loadouts, oh, that's that was from a basketball challenge. This is a classic mode loadout. So one of my favorite guns, right here, HS-39 with strafe speed. Now when you're using this gun, it's probably the best gun in the game at the moment. If I'm playing competitively, I'm trying to find my competitive loadout, which will probably be this one right here. I want to use the HS, and I want to strafe. In a gunfight, always strafe. Get your strafing down, left and right, left and right, left and right. You want to dodge bullets, as many bullets as you can, because when you're playing good players, that one shot can save your life. We all know the 2 health. That can save your life. Another, you know, really good booster is right here, hardened. If you're playing good players, this can definitely save your life, because they're gonna hit you. You're gonna get into gunfights, and these guys are gonna hit you regardless. I mean, if they're team firing or if it's one-on-one, you want the most advantage, or you want the biggest advantage you can get, and this will definitely give you an advantage. Also, weapons expert. Every single loadout I use has this in there, so you can jump shot. Jump shotting is big in this game. Also helps you dodge bullets. Get your jump shot down. Use it, use it, use it. Another one I always use, since people always use mark on damage, is stealth. At least every loadout has stealth too. Keep that in mind. Definitely recommend stealth. Staff. Everybody needs a UAV, right? And I use grenades, these rubber grenades, they suck now, but hey, that's whatever you want to use. So, the HS is my favorite. The AK, the low, the MP, you know, strafe speed, whatever. I really don't feel like on these assault rifles that quick reload does a lot for you compared to the LP that you gotta use. It's like 2 LP or something. I really don't think it matters that much, because they all reload kind of quick anyway. When I'm using the MP, I'm not 100% about this, but I believe that the SMGs you strafe quicker. Okay, because I know the pistols you do. I'm not sure about the MP, but it might be true. I don't know. A lot of people use accuracy with this. I think that increases the range. I don't. I like the recoil, because if you use this gun without recoil, it goes all over the place, especially at range. And you gotta land so many shots to down somebody at range, so I find it much easier to use recoil on that. Or you can use strafe speed. It's a great gun with strafe speed. Maybe it doesn't increase the it being an SMG that it increases the strafe speed. I don't know. Just a hunch. So what other boosters do I like? Stealth 3 I obviously like a lot. And the staff. That's a medic loadout. The AK. If my shot's off with the HS, I go to AK immediately, or MP. The AK has that nice little circle as a crosshair. I love that. Yeah, that's about it, man. That's all I can say for right now. But that's my video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.